my name is Caitlin, and for a memory, I have kind of an embarrassing story I remember where we were at the mall, and it was my dad, me, my brother, and my sister, and we were sitting in my van while my dad was at the store buying something. So he left us in the car alone, and he locked the car, and what I didn't know was that he turned the burglar alarm for the car on. So we were sitting there, and I was like, oh, he's taking a long time. So I decided to open the door to go into the store to see if I could find him. And as soon as I opened the door, the alarm started going off, and our car started blinking and making all these really loud noises. And it was going on for like 5 minutes, and I was just sitting in the front seat, and I was trying to press all these buttons because I didn't know how to turn it off, and I didn't have the keys to the car. And then people were walking, and they started staring at me and giving me dirty looks, and I was like, oh my god. And this went on for 15 minutes, and then a police car showed up because we were making so much noise, and he was like, you have to step out of the car. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I stepped out of the car, and then I talked to the police guy, and he's like, is everything okay? And I'm like, yeah, I don't know how to turn this alarm off. And then he said because our alarm was going off, it made other alarms go off in other cars for some reason. So I was like, oh no. And then eventually he left, and then the alarm finally stopped. And also at one point I tried to call my dad, and we realized he left his phone in the car. So we couldn't even call him to get him to turn the alarm off. And then eventually the police guy just kind of left because everything was okay. And then the alarm stopped, and then we were there, and we never told my dad, so he still doesn't know.